So, as you may know, South Africa has given a deadline to African foreigners to vacate the country. But before we dive deep into that, I would like us to take a look at these two videos.
You're from Nigeria?
Yes.
Okay. So, do you have papers to be here in South Africa?
Yes, I have my ID.
You have your ID?
Yeah.
Since 2007, almost 20 years.
Oh, you are part of us now.
150,000.
Did you see the difference? Do you all see how ridiculous you all look? Who could ever take you serious with such behavior? Which serious people could ever take you serious with hatreds towards your own people? On one hand, we have a Nigerian foreigner, probably a regular dude with no much influence or wealth backing him. On the other hand, we have two white foreigners, who, if you dare attack them, their countries will respond quickly. Since you guys want to show the world that you guys are in charge, how about you confront the real oppressors? How about you confront the real oppressors who, as we all know, the corrupt government, the corrupt officials that are in place, that have put you in that situation for decades. But I guess you cannot reach them. With that being said, I'm not trying to minimize the desperation that most Black South Africans might be facing, because their anger is quite legitimate actually. The only issue in all of this is that where or to who they're directly their anger towards, those people are not the cause of your problem in the first place. According to the Department of Rural Development and Land Reform, about 72% of owned farmland are owned by Afrikaners, and we all know who controls the economy of South Africa. So those people you are busy attacking in the streets, those people you are telling Abahambe or Vutseke to, those people are not the cause of your problems. They are most probably in the same scenario as you, if not worse. But I guess they are the low-hanging fruits and the easiest targets in all of this. With that being said, I would like to take a look at this video. Let's watch this together.
Black South Africa hates apartheid when white people want to be separated from them, but embraces apartheid when they want to separate from their own brothers. Interesting how that works. Very inconsistent behavior. Then we get bombarded with a word called unity. What a laughable idea. So let me get this straight. You want to convince a rational person that somehow unity across racial lines is possible, yet there is no unity amongst your own race. So you have no unity with the foreigners, but you want to convince me and other Europeans that unity is possible between Africans and Europeans. So my issue is not what position you hold. Whether you're for the foreigners or against the foreigners, that doesn't matter to me. What's important is that your actions match the language. You cannot sit here and say that you want equality and you believe in inclusion and diversity and unity and that apartheid is bad, whilst at the same time doing exactly the opposite.
I strongly condemn racism of any kind or towards any race of people, because people don't get to choose their skin color, they don't get to choose where they're from. Therefore, they should not be attacked, they should not be hated, they should not be treated poorly because of their origin. With that being said, if we put feelings aside, if we put emotions aside, my people, you tell me, is this guy lying? Because it is very mind-blowing when the Afrophobia, because at this point it's no longer xenophobia. We all know who is targeted. Xenophobia is the fear of foreigners. Afrophobia is the fear of Black foreigners. It's mind-blowing when the Afrophobia comes from the same group of people who knows what it feels like to be segregated, who knows what it feels like to be attacked because of what they look like. And at some point, African nations, yes, we have our shortcomings. Yes, we have our own demons to address. But once upon a time, African nations gathered. They united for the sake of South Africa. We put our differences aside. We decided to rally for you, to support you, when your own government could not even give you the passport to travel. We decided to unite, to carry your cause as if it was ours, so that you could be liberated. So today, decades, years and years later, to be seated here, and now you are the one attacking us. It's mind-blowing. History will never forget. Yes, foreigners will leave. It is your right to want foreigners to leave. It is your right to tell foreigners, hey people, we no longer want you in your country. But the way you are going about it is not the right way. The way you have attacked, the way you have beat, the way you have chased pregnant women from hospitals, demanding ID cards to people who are in your country, and some of them are there illegally, but you still tell them, we don't care, we don't give a nut, just get out of here. That we will never forget. I promise we'll never forget. Africa will never forget. And I hope you achieve what you're looking for. Let's see if after Black Africans leave your country, Black South Africans, you guys will be richer than you are today. Let's see if the unemployment rate will no longer be through the roof. Let's see. Time will tell us. To the South Africans that are not xenophobic, to the South Africans that are educated enough to understand that this whole thing is a propaganda, but the same people that are oppressing you are the same corrupt government to make you focus on one issue that is not even the root of your problems, so that you will not focus on the real issue. To those people, I say, we are with you. We understand the entire country is not rotten. I understand that all of you guys are not xenophobic. And to those, you are part of us. We love you. And to the xenophobic people, we will see you guys in 20 years. Let's see if you'll be better off than you are today.
This is business. People are being coerced to think that they are removing illegal immigrants on the ground. It has nothing to do with illegal immigrants. It has everything to do with cleaning up the streets so that legitimate big businesses that are now losing money to illegal vendors must be removed from the streets. And it's hiding its face behind foreigners are taking away our jobs. We're not fighting for jobs here. We want ownership of industry. And the conversation is not even there.
Yeah.
It's about jobs, which you don't even have.